Hello, I'm James Ofsink, a current candidate for the Oregon Senate and a longtime democracy advocate through organizations like the League of Women Voters, Common Cause, City Club, Hack Oregon, and others. Voter-owned elections was the first campaign that I was closely involved in, and I was heartbroken to see the promising program fade away due to a few hundred votes. Throughout my tenure in local activism and advocacy, I have consistently been impressed with the policy ideas, passion, and political savvy of members of the community who are outside the traditional circles of power. These individuals have a lot to contribute to the way our society is run, but as our system exists today, they will most likely never be put in positions where they can enact real change. As I can attest, being a candidate in our system as it exists today requires a tremendous amount of money to print literature, make lawn signs, use voter tracking technologies, and to do all the other things that are required to run a viable campaign. And that financial burden is an invisible barrier that limits who even starts the process. For someone working full-time and making $30,000 in an entire year, the idea of raising $200,000 or more from some of the numbers that we've heard in just a few months is daunting to the point of discouraging. Without being part of an existing network of wealthy individuals or organizations, it's difficult to know where to even begin. The result is that the groups of people who most need a bigger voice in our democracy, including communities of color and young people, the groups are exactly the groups of people who have the least developed network of wealthy donors and are shut out from a large and important part of our political process. Our existing system exerts pressure shaping the types of candidates that are viable, and because of this, we miss out on a lot of potential that these individuals and communities would bring to the leadership of our city. Aside from who can run from office, it's also important how community members can participate. When people see the tremendous amount of money going into political campaigns and know that they don't have a lot to donate, they may be discouraged from donating at all and end up believing that they don't matter in a political process that places so much emphasis on campaign contributions. Open and accountable elections offers time-tested solutions to both problems, allowing any Portlander an opportunity to galvanize grassroots support and have the resources to run a viable campaign. Our democracy works best when everyone has a voice and when people know that they can meaningfully engage in the same way that everyone else can. While other places in the country put up blockades to people participating in their democracy, here in Oregon, we can continue to build upon our legacy as democracy trailblazers. For a fairer, better, and more participatory democracy, I urge the Council to enact open and accountable elections. Thank you.